The Fujitsu Halcyon 15rls3yh. We bought it on February 27th from hvvacdirect.com. Received it around March 6th. It came pretty quick. It's about 150 pounds on one pallet. But if you disconnected the outdoor unit and the main unit, worked out pretty good. Then they're manageable, but with one person. But I took off early on a Friday, knowing that I had a buddy come in on Saturday to help me install it. So I got the hole drilled. I was trying to get as close as I could to the header on the window, but I drilled a 3-inch hole through there because that's what size sleeve I got with it. Took off at 1 and I was done 4:30. Had everything ran. I just had to have my buddy come so he could cut the line sets and flare them and whatnot, because I ordered 15 foot. I only needed about 13 foot. So said this unit's about, I think it's 25.3 SEER. The HSPF is 13.3, which is pretty dang good. And the minimum outdoor temperature it can run down to is like -15 or so, which is the main reason we got it, because this February in Nebraska, where I live, it was -15 for a period of days, and our electric bill was ridiculous with just electric resistance units. So anyways, I put this in my dad's apartment over in a shop. So it's about 600 square foot. There's a bedroom back there and a bathroom. But anyways, I will make another video once I get outside, and then I'll try to upload some pictures as well. We're outdoors. Like I said, I haven't got things tidied up. Said I have an electrical connection I broke whenever I was hooking everything up, but and then I advised getting the surge protector that you put on the side of the disconnect switch. But it's kicking on now. You can hear it's pretty quiet. We used to have an old Carrier, I don't know, 1990-ish heat pump, about 8 SEER. That's what this pad was ready from. But disconnected it, decided to go with a mini split system, both from the price, and then the local utility had a $900 rebate, which when you're paying $1,800 for a unit, that's not too bad, especially where I didn't have to pay to have somebody install it. So you'll see I still got the drain line down here, and I got too much the connector wire and whatnot. I still got to finish up cleaning all this up and whatnot. But this was just to get it going. Like I said, it's been ridiculously cold here, and actually today it's only in the 40s, so it's not bad. But yeah, that's it. Running at full steam. So it's pretty quiet. My only dislike of the whole thing is that it's kind of difficult to make a weekly schedule on the remote. Remote's not intuitive to use, but especially for my dad. But he ended up downloading the app online, and we connected it to his Wi-Fi, so he can control it with his phone. So he likes that a lot. My biggest advice I'd have there that we found out is that, like, we had it on at 70 degrees, and then when he left, go down to 60. If you have it set on auto, it turns on the air conditioner to bring it down to 60, which is kind of counterproductive. So anyways, for at least heat, you need to keep the setting on heat when it goes to the second schedule. But so I think it's about up to full go. In my last video, I was actually running the indoor unit. It's super quiet. Like I said, you can turn it up so that it moves like 500 CFM of air, which is about what the old central unit did total. But we really have liked it so far. The biggest thing is my dad getting used to all the programming, and like I said, one of the biggest reasons I got it is mainly for heat. We had $400 utility bills the last 2 months, which is ridiculous. But and I think this one puts out like 90% of its rated output, which is 15,000 BTU at down to 5, and then it'll go all the way down to -15 or -22, and it's still putting out about 8,000 BTU. My manual J calculation for this, as you'll see, It's just a living quarters in a shop. It's about 500 square feet, kind of insulated, and then the shop it basically starts where that garage door is and then goes all the way out. Like I said, the manual J for it was like, I think it was right at around 15,000 BTU, maybe a little bit lower for -15 outdoor temperature, indoor 70 degree. I was fairly conservative because the north side I put is exposed to the north wind, whereas it's actually very well protected and the shop's insulated. But we wanted just a little bit extra. I mean, they have the 12,000 and 9,000 BTU units, which probably would have worked 90% of the time, but beans, it's my dad, and this is the only form of heat we got, at least right now. I wanted it to be double redundant. So anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to drop a link where you can order it. I'd recommend ordering the lineset. It's easy to buy it from them. You can buy the, I think it's 14.4 signal wire, maybe it's more than that, but they have all the recommended items to the bottom right whenever you purchase yours. So basically you need the lineset, you'll need the disconnect box, which is right behind here. I bought a whip, which I broke, which I still have yet to fix, which is the gray conduit. The surge protector, I think it was like 40 bucks, well worth it. I've had many friends that have blown their unit not having that with all the lightning we get. And that was about all that I needed. I had to have a buddy come and vacuum test it, which he vacuumed it and found out it was leaking right here. I mean, that's what comes out of the back of the unit, comes outside. It's pretty soft copper, you just got to be careful that you don't kink it. But we got that all torqued down, and I don't remember what we got to, 300 microns or 200 microns. And then just opened it up, and it had plenty of Freon already in it. So within 5 minutes, he was done and out of here. So it was pretty nice. If you have any more questions, just let me know. And like I said, there'll be a link below. Thank you.